going to show you how to decorate these really lovely biscuits. They are so easy to make, and really the way you decorate them is, whatever your imagination allows you. Basically, I made some plain biscuits. They're just shortbread biscuits, and using a cutter. And I'm going to use the same cutter that I have used to make the biscuit shape to actually use it to decorate it and make it really, really quick and easy to decorate. So just using the same cutters. I'm going to start with some white fondant, just make it really simple. Just going to roll out a little piece of white fondant that's going to be big enough for the crown in this case, keeping my keeping my board or my work area well icing sugared so that nothing sticks. And I'm going to roll it out as thin as I can make it, really, because I don't really want a big globule of icing. And you'll notice I'm turning every few moments to make sure that that icing doesn't stick. So it's always kept sugared, making it nice and flat. And then we just simply get our cutter shape, cut out the shape that we want. In this case I'm going to do a crown and an aeroplane in white. Push it down. And I tend to actually, rather than lift the cutter up, I tend to remove the fondant away like that and ball it up so it's ready for the next lot. And you should really put it in a bag so that it keeps from drying out. And then I'll just lightly press this out from the cutter. Just making sure that it doesn't stretch it. And then here I've just got a very ordinary, everyday, cheap paintbrush. I've obviously cleaned it because I only use it for food. I take the item that I've cut out, whichever one, well, I might do the crown for starters, flip it over to the side that was actually flat down. I think that tends to give you a better surface. And then using just water, you can use some Tylose mixed with water if you want, or something, or a bit of sugar paste, but really water is just enough. So I just give it a good wash on the back. And I tend to take my biscuit and line it up with the fondant rather than the other way around. It just stops you managing or fiddling with the fondant too much. And then I'll just work it on just to make sure it's sitting okay. So we'll do that one. Do the same thing with the aeroplane. And it's nice and soft. Take my aeroplane, match it up with my fondant shape. And you can see it's already coming together pretty quickly. I decided to use white this time because I want to keep my colours for some other things. Although in this one I'm going to use yellow because I've already pre-cut the shape. And I've got a whole lot of shoes that I've done with different colours and different designs. And really, the sky's the limit. Whatever you want to do, you can decorate them with little fur trims, which are actually little sprinkles that are long, skinny sprinkles. You can decorate them with little, oops, I've just cracked that a bit. There we go, let that dry a bit too much, but there we go, we fixed it up. Then we have our shapes. So you can decorate them with anything you like. Now, in this case with the crown, I pre-cut a little pink heart, which I thought would be a nice touch because it's white. You could also do a little diamond shape or something like that. In this case, as I say, I wanted to do pink hearts. You could match it to a colour theme for an event or something like that. And for the aeroplane, I thought we would do something like some little wings and things. And this is where you have to, I've pre-cut some coloured circles. Now you can either, if you want to paint the wings themselves, where you're going to put the spots, you can do that, or you can paint the spot and put it on. Either way, whatever works for you. Just lay your spot down in place. And these make fantastic little gifts, whether you've got maybe a hen's night out or a kids' princess party, or maybe someone's going away. Or you could do any shape you like. You can do whatever colours you can find, you can do. I've actually done a whole lot of animals too. If you have a look at my Facebook page, you'll see there's some pictures of some animals and things that I've done too, which have been great fun, especially for a kid's party, because you can make them the party favours that they take home, and they really do look lovely. So I've just pre-cut all of these little circles just to save us some time, just layering them up. And then I thought I'd put some little yellow, little orange rather, dots right in the centre. Pressing up, sticking to me, not to the one. There we go. Might help if I actually put some stuff on. There we go, holding it on. And your aeroplane starts to take shape. And I've done these in all different shapes and colours and things. They're really quite fun, and then you can put them in a little cellophane bag or something like that. There we go, there's one, nice and simple, but well and truly done. Put that over there. With the shoe, I thought we might do a nice little just decoration down the side here. And I've actually got some heart sprinkles, which I'm going to use this time, instead of using pieces of cut fondant. And I thought I would start with orange. Sometimes if it's not sticking well, if you give it a little bit of a rub, it helps dissolve the sugar a little bit, and it becomes a little stickier. So just bear that in mind. And the other thing is, with any of these little sprinkly things, I tend to push them down into the fondant because it does make it, it just gives it that little bit of lift. Yellow, orange, green, perhaps. Green and then blue. Just sticks them in a little bit. And I'm just going to work all the way down the heel of this particular shoe. And you can get as fancy as you like. It's really up to you if you want to do something more elaborate. But for this purpose, oops, this will do. And one little decoration, oops, just to balance it up a bit. Right here. There we have our shoe. And our crown, well, I thought we might use some of these little shiny balls. They're little cashews, and you can get them in different colours. And I thought I'd just take a few and pretend that they're rubies. Might put one on the end of each little part of the crown, each nobble of the crown. So maybe these could be sapphires. Maybe one on each one here. And I just push them in a little bit into the fondant, just tends to make them sit on there a bit better. And maybe I'll put a pink one at the top just to be different. And there you have a really pretty little biscuit with a crown. Easy as that. Enjoy.